Yeah.
Well, we need it today because if I'm going to sentence her, the case gets closed out and you won't be able to get it.
I'll email you just.
I'm going to,
Okay.
as soon as I get to my computer, which is next door.
I'll email.
Okay, either way. Yeah, just do it before she does the judgment because once that happens, I think the portal closes. All right, ma'am, you're Michelle Johnston.
Yes, ma'am.
And
Courtroom was already in chaos. The defense wasn't even prepared to file today. But in law, timing is everything. Miss a single document. And just like that, sentencing can fall apart. Imagine the pressure. Your client's entire future is hanging by a thread, and you're racing against seconds to try and send one last email that could change everything.
Wes, will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
She will, Your Honor. Thank you.
And so we're going forward today with sentencing and everything?
Yes, Your Honor. We're going forward. We're asking the court to give her credit for the time that she served, the 15 months on the federal sentence, which was the time that she served was during the pendency of this case. In fact, at this time, I'd offer State's Exhibit number 1.
2.
No.
Make it number 2,
Make
please.
number 2, which is information related to her
Federal sentence.
federal sentence. And for the record, she was indicted in the federal case in October of 2023, and then this case came along. October, she was pled and sentenced in the federal case in October.
But here's where things take a turn. Michelle has already served 15 months in federal prison. Now the defense steps in and argues, "Judge, don't punish her twice. Let that time count." Sounds fair, right? But the law isn't always that simple. Federal time doesn't automatically transfer to a state case. And that's where everything starts to get complicated.
So she started, does that have any objection to that?
No objection. No objection.
So that sentence there was for a 15-month sentence.
Yes, Your Honor.
And so it's y'all's intention that I give her that entire 15 months and that she not be required to go do any.
That's
Yes.
the intent of the parties, Judge.
That's what we want, Your Honor. Yes.
I guess the issue becomes on these, because it was a federal sentence that she has not technically been to and received a number from TDC, which is required in this case. And so but you don't have one on this case.
But when Jefferson County came and picked me up from feds and brought me to 69, and I was over there overnight until I got the bond the next day. So they gave me a number.
That's a
She has
jail
a
number.
So you have
Oh.
She has a TRN.
but she doesn't have a TDC.
Right. No, she's not gonna do it.
Yeah, because I've never been to TDC.
I don't think I can just give credit and her not go through. I can give her the credit,
Right.
but she's going to have to go in and get a TDC number. It's my understanding. So let's do this. Obviously, if you have credit, we're not going to make you go anywhere today. So just,
she's working through it.
I understand what y'all are trying to do, and I'm not in disagreement with that. But legally, I have to make sure
Okay.
that we do it in the right way. Because if you don't have a TDC number, I don't think we can do it that way. The only thing that we could do on a state jail felony, if you want to give her, why don't y'all just do a 1244?
I'm okay with it.
That clears it all up.
I obviously don't have a problem with that, Your Honor.
Because then she doesn't need,
She has an ATC number.
she's doing her time in our county jail.
She has enough credit for
I'm
that.
looking at y'all like y'all are going to help me figure this out.
I'm okay with it.
I think that makes it cleaner because she doesn't necessarily.
Now the judge is stuck in a legal catch. 22. He's not against giving Michelle credit. But the system won't make it easy without a TDC number. Basically, Texas inmate ID. He can't apply that time. It's like trying to cash a check without even having a bank account.
He's still getting a conviction.
But it's still a state jail felony conviction, so she still needs a state. I'm thinking all this through because she still needs a state.
And if need be, I'm okay with proceeding on this one.
That honestly makes it the most clean.
Just do a misdemeanor there,
12
sentence her to 12 months, give her credit for the.
That
federal
helps. I think that makes it.
So we can get on down the road, Judge.
As far as
Okay, I
convictions
appreciate
go,
that,
she has
Mr.
a federal
Coleman.
conviction. That's the
So
question.
let me, hold on a second. Let me get this indictment, and we're going to go through I'm going to recall everything that I just did. We're going to kind of start over a little bit. You're good. This makes it where you're going home and it's all taken care of, okay?
That's what we're trying to do is there's
I was like,
some legalities that we have problems with.
So instead of fighting the system, they work around it. A compromise. The charge gets reduced. The sentence becomes cleaner. And just like that, Michelle avoids getting trapped in legal limbo. Because sometimes justice isn't about punishment. It's about
To state jail or TDC, you have to have a state jail or TDC number. You got to kind of go through that process and then get right back out. But it's not necessarily a quick process always. So this is going to be, with everyone's permission, can I make the modifications on the agreed punishment recommendations as well as the admonishments as to what we're doing?
No objection, Mr.
No objection from us, Your Honor.
So I'm going to change this. I could figure it out. Okay, so let's go back. And in 23 DCCR 2260, the state is elected to proceed on the lesser included offense of a Class A misdemeanor theft from November 14th of 2020. And how do you plead to that charge?
Guilty.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
And because you did what they charged you with?
Yes.
I have here on the computer some documents that have your signature on them that the state's marked as Exhibit Number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. West?
Yes.
Do you fully understand them?
Yes.
And do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney, that you will be waiving or giving up any right to appeal?
Yes.
And what we've all worked through here is that the punishment would be for a 12-month term in the Jefferson County Jail. You will receive credit on that sentence for all of that time because you were in custody in,
From May.
hold on. Cause number, no, that's not it. Where is it?
24-CR-32.
Thank you, Mr. Coleman. And that was a 15-month sentence in the federal system. And so I am giving you credit for all 12 months on this sentence. Is that everyone's understanding?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes,
Please.
please.
State tenders number 1,
No objection.
it's admitted. Also, I'm going to admit number 2 without objection.
No objection also.
All right. Is there any evidence that Ms. Johnson is not
Oh,
competent?
no, we're not. No, Your Honor.
All right, ma'am, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of your plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and at this time, find you guilty of the Class A misdemeanor of theft. Sentence you in accordance with your agreement to a term of 12 months in the Jefferson County Jail. Again, you receive credit on that sentence for all of the time that you were in custody on that federal case. I'm going to hand you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, and so you've waived your right to appeal. Should be printing soon.
Here's the.
Here's states. Who gets that? Do they get states too? Okay. Oh. I get that. You get that. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. You're free to go. Thank you, Mr. West. Thank you, Mr. Coleman, for helping work that out.
And then the final ruling. Michelle's federal time completely wipes out her state sentence, which means she walks free, just like that. What started as a confusing legal battle ends in a rare courtroom victory for the defense. But here's the real question. Was this mercy or just the system trying to save itself from more paperwork?
Yeah.